Hey Hokie Nation, it's Dante Lovett, cornerback on Virginia Tech football team. Follow my channel on triumphnil.com and subscribe today.
Virginia Tech victorious over Wake Forest on Saturday afternoon during its homecoming game here in Blacksburg, Virginia. Mitch Gavrill alongside Coach Derek Jones. Coach, defensively, a nice performance from your group tonight, especially that cornerback unit. What stuck out to you specifically?
Well, we wanted to go into that game playing a lot of man coverage. We wanted to be able to take a lot of the RPO throws that those guys had away and challenge those guys. And any completion that they had, we wanted to make sure that it was a contested catch. We knew their offensive system was one where they like to allow the receivers to get open, off of the play fakes. Oftentimes guys lose their eyes in the backfield. So just proud of the discipline the guys played with, playing their guys, playing tight coverage, and holding a really good unit to a minimum amount of gains.
Coach Pry's message last week was we got to create turnovers, and you guys did that tonight on a multitude of occasions. How much did that change the momentum of this game?
I mean, we go into every game wanting to affect the game in that way, and I think tonight was evident, what it does when you can create turnovers and allow the offense to get the ball in good field position. And I think right there at the end, we're sitting there with three of them, and APR comes around right there at the end and makes a huge play. That wasn't a turnover, but, it was just a huge play. But it just makes everything click. It opens up things for special teams, and it also opens up things for our offense when we can create turnovers.
Speaking of special teams, we got to talk about that fake punt. Cole Nelson picks up the first down right there. What did you see on that play?
Well, I tell you what, I didn't see anything because nobody told me we were doing it. I've seen it in practice all week long, and smart move by Coach Pry and Coach Holt. The thing of it is you got so many people in this operation that are watching things that happen. And oftentimes when there's a fake, you don't see the defense move down to where the ball is getting kicked because they're looking at the fake. But nobody told us anything. So, we were just as intense on the sideline, so nobody knew. Matter of fact, Coach Pry came on the headsets and said something about, we kicking it deep or whatever he said, just to make sure we didn't know anything. So it was a great job by those guys.
That's awesome. That's the insight right there inside the game that you guys don't see on the headsets, obviously. The last question for you, Derek Canteen's interception, a heck of a play there, keeps his feet in bounds, and obviously a big momentum shifter in that portion of the game.
Yeah, it was a really big play for us, with him being able to do that. And Derek is a guy that's been improving, week in and week out. And the style of play that we have at cornerback is, you have to play a lot of man coverage, and you have to be confident, and some bad things are going to happen when you play that much man coverage, but you got to be able to come back and compete. And ironically, the kid told me before he went out there, he was like, I'm about to get you a pick coach. So he went out there and did it. So
did his job.
I wish he'd make more predictions like that.
Coach, appreciate your time as we have more coming up here on the Triumph NIL Postgame Show. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Emma Lemley, and I'm a junior on the softball team.
This is Natalie Mitchell, sophomore on the women's soccer team.
This is Jennifer Arogo on the high-tech stance team.
This is Cassie Grizzard, a sophomore on the softball team.
Help me help the kids of Southwest Virginia win the fight against childhood cancer.
Please go to fightingkidscancer.com to learn more and donate today.
Even $10 will help save a child's life.
Help save the life of a child fighting cancer in Southwest Virginia. Donate any amount today at liferainfoundation.org.
Hey Hokie Nation, it's Emma Polkowski, junior on the Virginia Tech women's soccer team. Follow my channel on triumphnil.com and subscribe today.
76 yards for Stephen Gosnell as Virginia Tech victorious over Wake Forest on Saturday afternoon in Blacksburg, Virginia. Stephen, what do you take away from this game personally?
I think it was an overall great team effort. You saw plays made on defense, on offense, and special teams. On the fake punt right there, that was a huge momentum shifter in the game. So Coach Holt did a great job of getting that, dialed up. Obviously we want to take off the, kickoff return touchdown, but yeah, everything went smooth. Kyron was making great reads, great throws. We were catching the ball, we were running the ball good. O-line did a great job. So overall team effort, everybody played really good.
We talk about Kyron Jones at quarterback, obviously getting the ball to you a couple of different times, 76 yards for you tonight. What was specifically working for you out there that you were able to get obviously open during crucial times?
Yeah, so I give a lot of credit Coach Tebow, Coach Mines, and Kyron. They did a good job of getting me involved in the scheme this week. And I just went out, executed my routes. Kyron made great throws, catch the ball. that's my job.
You talked about that the fake punt. That was a big momentum shifter in this game. Cole Nelson able to pick up the first down. What did you see on that play?
Well, I just know they have been practicing it since fall camp. I didn't know if they'd actually call that, and I was always a little skeptical about Cole catching the snap from the long snapper. So he did. He had good ball security. He was running with that thing. So they executed it perfectly. I'm sure that I didn't see the blocking, but I'm sure they blocked it perfect.
It definitely worked out, as once again Virginia Tech victorious over Wake Forest here on Saturday evening in Blacksburg, Virginia. What coach said to you guys afterwards as a program?
He was just saying how proud we were, how big of a win this is for us. This moves us to 2-1 in the ACC, so going into a bye week. So we're gonna get people back healthy. We're gonna get our bodies back. And I think we play Syracuse at home, so we got another home game, great opportunity. But, yeah, he was just saying how proud we were. We put everything together. He was saying it was our best complimentary ball yet, and I agree. The defense was out there getting strip sacks, getting on the quarterback, breaking up passes, intercepting the ball.
Complimentary game for Virginia Tech here on Saturday evening. Much deserved bye week coming up, as once again he said it. Syracuse coming up next for Virginia Tech at home on a Thursday night. Appreciate your time and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more on the Triumph NIL Postgame Show.
Hey Hokie Nation, this is Marcita, a sophomore on the High Techs. Follow my channel on TriumphNIL.com and subscribe today.
Hi, this is Alan Tisdale, Virginia Tech linebacker. I'm asking you to join me in the fight against pediatric cancer and blood disorders in Southwest Virginia. Far too often, kids in our region don't have the tools they need to beat cancer and disease. The Lifeline Foundation is joining Carillion Clinic to help bring critical resources to Southwest Virginia. Go to fightingkidscancer.com right now and make a monthly donation of any amount. Be part of the solution. Together, we can help more kids triumph over cancer.
30-13, the final score inside Lane Stadium as Virginia Tech knocks off Wake Forest on Saturday afternoon inside Lane Stadium. Mitch Cabral alongside head coach Brent. Coach, what's your biggest takeaway from this victory?
Well, honestly, I'm just so proud of everybody involved. A lot of investment, a lot of sacrifice, staying the course, trusting your brothers, trusting the coaches. We've had great support from the administration, our fan base, our forced sellout, Hokie Club, Hokie Way, Triumph. I mean, there's so many people pouring into this program right now, and I'm happy for everybody, but obviously especially for our players and our coaches.
Well, let's start on the defensive side of the football. APR picks up 4 sacks, the most since 1995 by a Virginia Tech player. The last to do so, Coach Price.
Oh, man. I can't wait to have some fun with that.
What did you see from APR this evening?
Yeah, listen, he's a fantastic pass rusher. I think he's improving game by game. He was even nursing an injury and really did a great job getting to practice where he could and getting all his treatments. But we've worked hard with that whole front seven, martial arts, invested in combat. I mean, just trying to win more one-on-one battles, and I think we're much improved over last year. It's got to continue to go that way. I think the pass rush that APR provides also impacts those balls that we're getting hands on downfield, which we did a nice job of that tonight.
You've emphasized the importance of turnovers on the defensive side of the football. Tonight you guys pick up a couple of them. How much did that change the momentum of this game for you guys as a program?
Yeah, those are impact plays. And sometimes they come in bunches, sometimes they dry up, but we are invested there. The defensive staff has really made a commitment in the offseason, in practice each and every day. It's a big emphasis. So I think this will be a confidence builder. It was good to see that happen tonight, and they were, very important in the ballgame.
Flipping to the other side of the football, the offensive side, one guy that just continues to grind it in and week out, Stephen Gosnell, 76 yards for him. What did you see from him offensively tonight?
This is what I just told the team. I mean, we were sputtering a little bit early offensively, and he was the spark. He was the guy that was making these contested catches and hard runs, and the guys fed into that. That's always been who he is. He is a tough sucker, got great ball skills, and everybody was very happy to see him, impact the game the way he did early on.
Not necessarily an offensive guy, but the Derek Canteen was just joking about Cole Nelson, a running back, and he claims it. That fake punt, how important was that play?
Listen, Coach Holt, I give him credit dialing that thing up, him and Brandon McCombs, but it was blocked very well. Cole did a great job running the ball, hitting it, and then protecting the ball. But let me tell you, we've practiced that thing for 3, 4, 5 weeks. Getting reps at it to where we were comfortable in it and could trust it, had a good chance for success.
For you guys, you're now headed into a bye week. How important is this bye week through the number of games that have taken place this season before you take on Syracuse on Thursday night?
Yeah, listen, I think everybody knows we've had the injury bug hit us a little bit, so it's going to be good to get some guys healthy, get them truly well. We've had guys playing with some nagging things. But also it gives us a chance. We got a bunch of young guys on this team that need scrimmage work. And we're going to get a bunch of scrimmage snaps for them. And it gives us a chance as coaches to get out on the road and recruit. We're going to do that. But, you love a victory heading into a bye week.
No doubt about that. 30-13, once again, the final score inside Lane Stadium. As we appreciate all of you tuning in to the Triumph NIL Postgame Show. Stay tuned to TriumphNIL.com for much more coverage as we lead you up to kickoff between Virginia Tech and Syracuse.